Don't get too comfortable here. As strange as that seems, don't get too comfortable here. We don't belong here. We are not of this world. We are not people of this kingdom. We are people of God's kingdom. And when we get confused, we get distracted. And the flip side of that is, when we get distracted, it's because we're forgetting whose kingdom we live in. Are there things that may happen politically that I dislike? Absolutely. What if somebody makes ridiculously stupid economic decisions? Is God no longer going to be able to take care of my family? Of course He can take care of my family. He's God. Well, what about the people that aren't in God's kingdom? Well, that's up to them, isn't it? What if somebody takes the greatest healthcare system that's ever been created in the world and starts destroying it? Well, God won't be able to heal us anymore. No, we're part of God's kingdom. Don't be distracted. Don't start acting like an orphan because you forget whose kingdom you're in. Remember whose kingdom you're in. And if there are people that you care about, invite them to come with you. Invite them to explore with you. But they disagree with me on important things. I don't care. That is a job for God. It's not our job to fix people. It's our job to love them and invite them into the kingdom of God. Are there certain things that I believe and certain things that I prefer? Absolutely. And I vote that way. But those are not the criteria that are used to determine whether or not you're part of my family. And if I start acting that way, it's because I'm distracted and I'm thinking that I'm an orphan. I'm forgetting that I am a victor, and I'm starting to think and act like a victim. Remember, you represent a kingdom that is not of this world. And remember that the gospel of Jesus Christ is the only solution to the ills of our society. From racism to fascism, we will never fix that. Jesus can. From police brutality to anti-police sentiment, we can't fix that. But Jesus can. From drug abuse to violent crime, we can't fix that. But Jesus can. From homelessness to prison reform, Jesus can fix that. As long as human leaders insist on trying to remedy spiritual problems with earthly solutions, our struggles will continue. The gospel is our only hope. And that's why I'm so glad you're part of our church family. Regardless of how you voted in the last election, regardless of what you think about this complicated issue. If you've trusted Christ, you are a child of the Most High God. And your mission is so much higher than whatever any version of Babylon might call you to do. You are a victor, not a victim.